Oxford University Press, one of the world's biggest book publishers, is urging parents to move on from reading the same old classics to their children and to turn to more modern books. In a large survey, they found that parents overwhelmingly favoured 20th century British novelist Roald Dahl, author, of course, of much-loved classics like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, The BFG, and James and the Giant Peach. Enid Blyton, creator of Noddy and the Famous Five, and Beatrix Potter, much-loved Peter Rabbit author and illustrator, also topped the list. However, Oxford University Press has recommended that parents start focusing on books that, quote, build greater understanding of global issues like the green agenda and diversity. The publisher has put together a list of modern books that it recommends parents consider reading to their children. These include a book described as a fun, anarchic series about the environment, which is perfect for today's school strikers for climate change, because anarchy and encouraging children to skip school is ever so funny. And a book about a boy raised by lesbian pirates. Now, as a parent of a 6-year-old girl who reads daily, I know that I don't need to be swamping my kids' library with literature about big global and social questions of the day, issues that are riddled with ideology. When did it become the norm for small children to need to be exposed to climate catastrophism or issues of gender identity? And can we please reverse the lunacy? One of my daughter's best friends at school is a little boy whose parents are lesbians. She's never batted an eyelid about it. I've never felt the need to make an issue of it because it's not. And that's how it should be. She doesn't need gender or sexuality shoved down her throat to understand diversity and inclusion. Kids really are not that fussed, and nor should they be forced to be. And I'm certainly not going to tell her that the world is doomed unless she joins Thunberg and co on the picket line. When asked what the main reason for reading to their children were, parents said it was to build their children's love of reading and learning. There's a reason the most popular books are about talking rabbits, magical beans, fantasy worlds through wardrobes and down rabbit holes, wizard schools, confectionery paradises with chocolate rivers, honey-obsessed bears who have pigs for best friends, and little princes who live on asteroids. We need to let kids be kids. Let their imagination run wild. Let's not drag them into the cesspit of ideologies and identity issues that we adults can't even agree on.